Hey there, it's CJ Willie, and I'm cracking a pack. Today is pack number 1 in my Magic the Gathering Adventures in the Forgotten Realms Dungeons and Dragons bundle. The focus of the video is what is your pick? As I crack the pack, I will discuss which card would be my pack 1 pick 1. Let's get to cracking this pack. Pack number 1, move that off. As usual, when I crack the pack, it'll be from a very casual Magic Gathering player perspective. First card right out of the pack is Plummet. If your opponent is playing flyers, this comes out of your sideboard and takes care of them. Brazen Dwarf. In a blue-red deck where you're rolling a die, this is going to do some incremental damage to your opponent. Arcane Investigator. A 2/1 isn't very powerful, but if you can get up to 6 mana, you can be drawing some cards, doing a little bit of anticipating. Minimus Containment. It's basically a shutdown card for any of your opponent's pesky non-land permanents. You turn it into a treasure token. Precipitous Drop. For 3 mana, giving a creature -2/-2, not that great, but if you complete a dungeon, you're going to pretty much kill off any creature in Dungeons and Dragons. Kick in the Door. I think this is a little bit of a trap. It gives a creature +1/+1 and gives it haste, but it really doesn't do much. Improvised Weaponry. Dealing 2 damage to something and getting a treasure token out of the deal. Not bad. Spiked Pit Trap. This appears to be a trap, but it really isn't, no pun intended. The flash in ability and deal 5 damage to something takes out a lot of creatures. Leather Armor. I do think this is a trap. +0/+1 and Ward 1 doesn't do enough. First uncommon is Criddle of Baldur's Gate. In limited, it does a little bit of mill, a little bit of life gain, a little bit of scry, but it's not a very good signal post uncommon for the blue-black deck. Choose Your Weapon. One of the cool cards that has the D&D flavor words on it. Maybe you use it to get through some extra damage, or you can take out a flyer. The choices are okay, but not great. Guild Thief. For 2 mana, coming down as a 1/1, gets blocked by a lot of things, and you have to pump a lot of mana into it to get it through and get the +1/+1 counter. Okay, will it get a great rare or a mythic rare? Rogue Class. It plays into the recent trope of blue-black stealing cards from your opponent and then casting them. Something I like to do quite a bit. Have a foil Herald of Hadar. If you're lucky, you're going to have a 4-point life switch with your opponent, and if you're really lucky, not only are you going to get a 4-point life switch, but you're going to get 2 treasure tokens. And then a Plains with the awesome flavor text. And Tomb of Annihilation, so one of the tombs you can go through dungeon-wise. And on the back, the Atropal, 4/4 Death Touch legendary god horror creature, that if you complete this dungeon, you make one of those. My pack 1 pick 1 is going to be a little difficult. I don't typically like to jump into a 2-color deck right off the bat, and the blue-black deck just hasn't really impressed me that much. I think it would be between these 2 commons, Precipitous Draw or Minimus Containment. In this one, I would go with Minimus Containment. It is turn off your opponent's bomb and give them a treasure token that they may use or they may not use. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did like it, please subscribe and share. Take some time to tell me in the comment section what was your favorite card out of the pack. Till next time when I'm back with pack number 2 from my Magic the Gathering Adventures in the Forgotten Realms Dungeons and Dragons bundle, and what is your pick?